debate. This is a huge issue. There's a debate here between Salat and Murkomen, and Salat is saying that we are optimistic of increasing our numbers, not just in the Rift Valley, but also in other parts of the country. And then Murkomen says, KANU did not support Jubilee in the last polls and we lost nothing. The whole region was behind Jubilee. This is a big story, Michael.
This was the shock of the week.
Because KANU has made a decision. And it has made a decision to go with Jubilee. And it has thrown a spanner in the works because there are certain constituencies in Jubilee who feel very, very uncomfortable about KANU coming in as a partner in Jubilee. And I'm not surprised that one of the people who is dismissing the move is Kipchumba Murkomen. I don't think that KANU can be taken lightly. I do not think that it's going to be that the other constituency from the Rift Valley is going to be sitting pretty in Jubilee anymore. This is a developing story. Watch this space. I think we've just been listening to stories about betrayal in Wiper. Wait for stories about betrayal here.
Just yesterday, because there's a lot to this issue as well. We had Raphael Tuju, and there was a lot of leaders hitting out at him yesterday because he'd mentioned that they will not recognize small parties who are supporting President Uhuru Kenyatta's re-election bid. And you know, guys were like, yeah, the president is not yours. He's for the whole country. Anybody can support him.
And like we said last week, I don't even think that's a very intelligent move anyway. You cannot lock politicians in a monolithic party and you expect to have harmony. It is always important to have a pluralistic approach. Like I said, I think it just goes to show that our regime hasn't pivoted towards a pluralistic society. This business of saying you're here and there's no other option and this is the way things are going to go, and if you're not going to have it our way, then hit the highway. These are not the days.
And anyway, there was the story yesterday in the Standard where Kiraito Murungi comes out and says it was a mistake for Jubilee to merge into one party. So, of course, that's an interesting angle to look at, especially given that it's so soon after it has happened. And one wonders, why weren't they able to see this before? Because there was quite a number of people that came out and said, look, this is not a wise move. It's not going to work for us.
One of those people was myself. I do remember doing 2 articles. One of them saying, number one, this is simple tribal gymnastics. When they went to Kasarani, I remember telling them, you guys are trying to manufacture history. This is not the way it works. I was actually surprised. I didn't expect it to unravel as fast as it did, but unravel, it was going to unravel. Now Kiraito says this was a big mistake. It was a big mistake, and they're continuing on that line of it's either our way or the highway. I think they need to reconsider their strategy.
And just before we move on,